When I see this box set, I can only think of one song going through my mind right now, and honestly, it really does take me back to my childhood. So, let's build this Lego set, for the sake of the childhood! Hey guys, Stormtrooper 1 here! Welcome to the channel, guys, and welcome to my latest Lego build, where I'm building the Sonic the Hedgehog Super Sonic and Super Shadow versus the Biolizard set. Now, I got this set when my local video game store was closing down. Big bummer on my end. So, it was on sale, and I managed to get it at a good price. This really does take me back to when I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the Nintendo GameCube. And where I was facing this boss at least half a dozen times, and I enjoyed facing it over and over again. So, this Lego set is dedicated to my childhood. What a childhood it was. So, let's start off with finding out what comes in the box. If it would let me. It's a tough little box, I will say. They really did seal it on one end. The opening end. Good security measure, I should say. Now, we've got the big instruction booklet. And it will show us how to build not only the Biolizard itself, but also the launcher that is used for Super Sonic and Super Shadow when they charge at the lizard. We got... Looks like there's another 5 bags like there was in the last video. Here we go. I'll grab bag 1 later. We got bag 4, 2, and 3. And that is it for the bags. So I'm going to get started with bag 1. Because that's how all the sets usually start. And separate all the pieces that we need for this build. Before we begin the video, I would like to remind everybody that I'm now streaming twice a month here on the YouTube channel. I do it on the first Tuesday of every month, and of course near the end of the month as well. So please do check out my live section on my channel to find out when I'm going live next. Hey, so we've got all the pieces that that come with bag 1, including these circular round pieces, which are used for the character itself. We'll probably find out about those later. And there's also this one right here, which is for the button, which is for the launcher that comes with the set. We also have some 1 by 9 rounded Technic bits right here in white. We also have a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a 1 by 11 Technic piece right here. We also have some 2 by 3 round Technic parts right here, which will also be for the launcher to help stabilize it. We have 2 of these 1 by 3s with with cross holes. And a circular 1 by 2 pipe right there, which is on the loose, knocking everything around. We have 4 red header 2, 1 by 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 pipes here with circular heads. We have 2 little red 1 by 1 crosses right here. We have at least 8 blue 1 by 2 1 to 1s with crosses on them. Some black 2 centimeter little pipes here. 4 gray 3 centimeters with crosses on them. I believe a 3 centimeter long cross part as well. 4 of these get them on the camera. 3 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 3 by 9 curved edge Technic parts as well. So let's actually do the assembly. Oh, and of course we also have these 4 black rubbery parts as well with the crosses on them. So with that done with, let's do the assembly for Shadow the Hedgehog first. Super Shadow. There we go. And he's ready to stop the Biolizard. And for the sphere, the launch sphere, all we need to do is put Shadow or Sonic, Super Sonic or Super Shadow, in here, and then put in 2 of these black pipes. One there, And one there. And then Shadow, it's himself. And there we go. He's ready to dash at the Biolizard. Now, the best thing about this is you can actually swap Super Shadow with Super Sonic if you want. And it's entirely how you want to play with the model as well. So that's the beautiful part about this. And with that, I'm now going to get to work, just going to set Shadow aside for 1 minute. And of course, I get him to roll around as I get to work on steps 1 to 3 of the launcher. Once I put everything to the side. We've got a nice little sub-assembly leading up to step 3 of the launcher build. So I begin with this 11 long blue circular frame right here, and then I grab 2 black circular pipes and put two of them on one end. It really doesn't matter at the beginning on which end it goes on, as long as you manage to get it onto the model itself. Then for step 2, I grabbed 2 of the little red parts with circular bubbles on the end and placed them both right here. Now for step 1 here, right next to the black 1x1 pipes that we've done, and then 1 hole away from what we've left with the first red part as well. So once that is over and done with, we can then grab a black rubbery 1x2 with cross holes in them, and a blue 1 inch long with a cross. Let's head for the part here, and another little 2 centimeters long red cross right here. Now on the left side we put the blue part in, and on the right side we put the red part in, and then what we do is we attach this onto the assembly itself. This red long part right here. All assembled, and then we can attach this right into the black pipes that we've began the step with. So that should be it for step 3. Now step 4, I'm actually going to do the assembly on camera, because otherwise it would be hard to explain with all the parts on. We begin with, we need 2 of these little white 2x3 pieces right here, and 2 of the blue 2 centimeter long with cross parts on them, and of course 4 black circular pipes as well. Now, these are going to be useful to help keep everything stable. And what we do is we, using one of these, we put the blue part on, followed by, the black parts on one end here, and the blue part with the cross in to this side right here. Then for step 2, we grab 2 more of the black pipes, and we put them on the empty holes so that we have. Perfect. Then for part 3, we just assemble this right next to what we've done. And then step 4, the exact opposite, on the other side. Here, and here. And then we attach this little subsection right into the long blue part as such. So that is it for step 4. Might as well also do step 5, because that one is also an easy one. We just grab this circular pipe and 2 of these black connectors right here and here. So it should look like this. And then we attach this right onto this side of the blue pipe. And that's it for step 5. And now we move on to step 6, where we basically just carry on with... just carry on. I might as well just do the whole process of this on the camera. And then just explain it, because it would be rather hard to describe. So I just grab these, the black rubbery 1x2, and the 2 blue pipes with a cross part. I do this. There we go. Then we attach this little 9 long pipe here, and we attach this. It's a bit of a tricky one. There we go. It doesn't, for this one, it really doesn't matter which side. And I just noticed we're on 625. I'm a happy chappy again. I like that. Oh, yes, I am one happy chappy. Yeah, so let's carry on with the build. So for step 8, we just grab one of these 1x3s with cross sections in it. Then these grey, here 3 cm longs with the crosses on one end, and then we put the cross sections in as such, and then we attach them. Well, we put these through the hole of the white 9 that we've done. There we go. That's it for step 8. And now on to step 9, where we actually grab another one of these long red parts. And we first attach... We should actually attach this 4 right here. There we go. And then do it like that. And then slide this right into the hole. Then put on another black little pipe as well. There we go. And then we seal up the gap. Another red part. And then put in at least 2 more circular pipes at the very bottom. Here. And here. This is going to serve as the launching mechanism for the launcher. Then we just do the same as we did on, well, I believe it was step 7 to 8 for step 12, where we grab another one of these white parts. Of course, one of these 1x3s. Fill in the holes with the crosses. And there. And then making sure that we're at least 2 away from one side of the end of the white 9. We then attach this onto here. And then we attach the model itself. Like, let me. There we go. All come together. Then we just grab 2 more of those of these and a black rubber part, 1x2. Do the same as we did when we were doing this little assembly, and put it on this side right here. Then 2 black pipes right in these holes, one here and here. For step 14. And for step 15, we can just attach this part right here, which is the button for the launcher. And that's that. Then we can attach this onto the model as such. Nicely done. And of course, it's to prevent any damage to the model as well. That's why those parts were there to begin with. And then we can seal it all up. Lock it all in place with another blue little part right there. Then we grab 2 more of each of these. And then just do it simultaneously from the other side of what we did on in the first couple of steps. Go, and then we'll be ready for another launcher part. All we need to do is the little sub-assembly here and here of the black rubber part. Attach this into the one end of the little red part. Boom. And that's it. Then we can attach Shadow. And then, boom. He's launched like that. That's it for us. Well, then that's it for the launcher part. And now we can move on to bag number 2 for what I hope is the assembly of the Biolizard set. I'm still really happy about what has happened with my YouTube channel, especially now that we're on 625 subscribers at the time of this video. If you like my videos and of course you want to help support the channel, a little subscribe is all it takes. And of course keep in mind that if you do subscribe to the channel, not only will you help the channel grow with new ideas and content for the channel, but I'll also throw your name in this handy lovely little book of mine that I got while I was in Japan a few years ago. And of course, at the end of the year, I will read back everybody's name that made their subscription to this channel public at the end of the year. So if you want to help out the channel, all you have to do is leave a little like and subscribe down at the bottom. And of course, please do make the subscription notice official by saying that it's public. So let's carry on with the build. We've opened up bag number 2, and of course, not only is there a big bag, but there's also a tiny little bag as well. Now, for this part, we don't really need to do the little bag first. We can actually just start off the first couple of steps with just the big bag contents. So let's review what we've got. These are the big ones. These are, I believe it's part of the Biolizard's body itself. So we've got ourselves some boat ship bricks right here. We've got some little 6x6s right here for the under part of the ship. We have 2 of these. We've also got 5 yellow 1x2s with circular holes in them. We also have the same in black, a grey 4x4 tile, 4 black 1x2 rounded tile bricks right here. These are the ones with the rounded middles, kind of like the Texas sets, Wild West sets. We also have 2 black 2x2s with only 2 pegs on each of them. We've got 5 of those. 4 black 2x4 tiles right here. 2 left and 2x2 left wing and right wing tiles, roof tiles here. We also have a 4 brownish, well, light brownish L's here. 4 brown 1x2 bricks with 2 pegs on the side. We've got 4 of those. 4 cream 1x2 rounded tile bricks right here. And we'll stick with the cream as well. We've got 3 2x2 tiles and a 1x4 tile right here. Then we've got a 2x2 grey tile with a finial ball connector at the on one side of the tile, and of course a cross in the very middle. We also have 2 white roof tile 2x2s here, which will be for the inside later. We've also got a grey 2x6 here, a lime green 2x4, an orange 2x6 with 2 ends rounded out, and 2 orange 3x3s rounded roof tiles, which will probably be for the back of the Biolizard body itself. So that's what came in the main big bag, and now I'm going to get to assembling the body. Well, start off with step 1 and move my way up to step 3, where after reviewing the instructions, it's better to stop there so I can show you less. No, actually, I think we should move all the way up to step 4. Yeah, we'll go with step 4. Okay, so we've worked our way up to step 3 of the build, and it does look like we're starting off with the belly of the Biolizard. So it all begins with this boat part right here, this 6x6 part, and on the the sloping innard part of the piece is this cream 2x2 right at the very end, where you have to make sure that nothing is really sticking out of it when you're doing the assembly. It's all, well, the 4 pegs underneath it are covering part of the boat part for the Biolizard itself. Then I had to grab these 2 white 2x2 rounded roof tile bricks as well. Then a cream 1x4 directly underneath those white bricks as well, tiles, sorry. Then directly underneath the cream 1x4 tile are 2 black 2x2 with 2 pegs on them. For what purpose they will serve, I don't know yet, but I'm sure that when I carry on with the build, I will find out. And now for step 4, which is basically this 2x2 brick with a finial ball attached to it. And it should attach on like that. So that should be it for step number 4. And now I'm going to move all the way over to step number 8 of the build, where we're actually going to add some parts of the Biolizard's upper skin. Okay, we're gonna have to stop the build for a minute because we've reached up to step 6, where for step 5 we actually put on the gray 2x2 slope tiles right here. This one descending to the left on the left side, and the one on the right descending on the right side on the right here. Then for step 6, it's a black 2x2 with just 2 pegs on it, and you have to make sure that the 2 pegs are directly facing in the bulb that we've got right here. So that's it for step 6. Now I need to actually open up this little bag and organize all the pieces from this, because apparently there's a part from here that we need. Right, so we've got all the pieces organized from the little bag, and we've got a nice little variety here, little set. So we've got these 1x2 grates right here, these gray grates. We also have a rounded edge 1x2 white brick and a 1x3 tile with a with only 2 pegs on them. We also have 2 gray 1x1s with 2 pegs dropping down right here. 4 orange 1x2s roof tiles, a orange 1x2, and some orange 1x1 little roof tile slopes right here. We also have a yellow 2x2 with only 1 peg in the middle. 5 black little 1x1s, round 1x1s, and 3 green, lime green 2x2, rounded 2x2s. So that is all that came with the little bag from the big second bag. And now I need to put these all in my little Old Faithful tray right here. And then I can carry on with the assembly. Okay, so step 8 had a little sub-assembly that I had to do. So, and of course I've done it right here, but I've not put it onto the main model yet. Because first of all, with step 7, I actually had to put on this orange 1x2 and put it over the 2 pegs of the 2x2 tile that we did in step 6 right here. Now for step 8, it's a little sub-assembly where you actually need to do this twice, but it's an exact mirror way. So first off, we grab these brown 1x2 bricks with 2 pegs on the side. Then we put on a black round 1x1. For the one on the right side, we put it on the left side here, and the one on the left side, we put it on the right side as such, as you can see right here. Then we put on these orange 1x2 roof tiles directly on top of the black little circular bits that we did. And of course make sure that it's also connecting onto the brown part as well. Then we just attach these onto both ends of where we put the orange 1x2 on. And that should be it for step 8. Now I'm going to carry on with the build and head up all the way to step, I think number 12 will do nicely. So we've done all the way up to step 12, and I've also got the parts ready for step 13 when it comes to it. So for step number 9, we actually had to grab 2 yellow 1x2 with circular holes and 2 black 1x2 with circular holes in the middle, and we had to make sure that the black parts were on the outside right here and here, and then directly on the inner parts, on top of the white 2x2 rounded tiles that we did here, are the yellow 1x2s, one right here, and one right here. Then we grabbed 2 cream 2x2 tiles and placed them on top of the black and yellow 1x2s that we did. Then for step 11, it's these brown L's, where the one on the right has the gap facing the south. Well, if you were to face it like this one is facing southeast, and this one is facing southwest. And if you are familiar with my nanoblock videos, you should know what I'm talking about. If not, it's just basically a way for, to know where the gap for each L is facing. If you want to find out more about this method, then why not check out some of my nanoblock videos after this video? So it might help out with your other builds as well. Then on top of those brown L's are an orange it's the orange 2x6 with the rounded edges right here and here. And I had to place it on top of the brown L's that we've done. Now for step 12 and 13, we just grab these cream 1x2 rounded parts here. Yeah, and then we put them right next to the yellow 1x2s and on top of each other as such. And that should be it for step 13. Step 14, I might as well just do it on the camera as well, because it's just this grey little 4x4 that we put underneath. And that should be the start of the Biolizard's body right there, all the way up to step 14. So now, and of course, we can just move on to step 15 as well, which is the yellow 2x2 with just one peg on it, right here. Then the grey grates, the 1x2 grates, here and here. And that should be it for step 15. And now I'm going to put this to one side as we get to work on, well, on the other half of the body, as I go into step 16 all the way up to, I believe, 19 would be a good number to be on. So we are done all the way up to step 19 of the Biolizard build, and it begins with the other boat arch that we got here, the 6x6 boat arch. And once that is, what we have to do next is grab the two black 2x2 tiles with only two pegs on them, where the pegs are directly at the edge of the boat, well, at the base of the boat right here. Then, heading forwards is the lime green 2x4 in a vertical position directly underneath the 2x2 that we've just done. Then a black 2x4 right in the middle of the lime 2x4 in a horizontal position, so that it's directly in line with what we've done with the boat arch. Then I grabbed two black rounded 1x2 bricks and put them directly over the lime green 2x4 and at least on the innermost pegs of the 2x2s as well. So it should look like this at the end of step 19. Now for step 20, I'm going to do this on camera, otherwise when I do the next couple of steps, you won't be able to see this. I'm going to put on this white 1x3 with two pegs on it, and put it in the middle right here. Then this lime green 2x2, circular 2x2, and making sure that the pegs are aligned with each other. It looks like that they are, which is brilliant. So that should be it for all the way up to step 20. I'm now going to get to work all the way up to step 24, where hopefully we'll have more of the Biolizard underbelly ready to go. We're almost done with step 24 of the build. We've just got one little piece that we have to add, but first allow me to explain what had to be done. So I began with the light, for step 21, it's a grey 2x6 in a vertical position directly over the lime green circular 2x2 that we did in the previous step. Then for step we also had to grab the remaining edge 2x2s, where the one on the left has the slope going down to the right, and the one on the left is going down to the left. So that's what it should look like after that step. For step 22, I then had to grab a black 1x2 and a yellow 1x2 with the circular holes in the middle, and place the black one at the front, like I have done on the main this part right here, and the yellow one behind it. Then for step 23, it's the last remaining black curved 1x2 parts right here and here, on top of what we did on step 19, I think it was. Just double check. Yes, it was. Lucky me. Surprise, surprise. And then for step 24, it's the same as what we did on step 22, but this time they're on top of the grey 2x6 we've got right here. And we also have to put on this round white 1x2. Put it in between the yellow and the black parts the yellow parts right here. So it should all come together like this. So that should be it for step 24. I'm going to see if I can get to work all the way up to step 28 and carry on with the body of the Biolizard. Okay, so we are done all the way up to step 28, and a bit of a deja vu here at the base of the model. This step 28 is, I'll explain in a minute. It's because first of all, with step 25, we had to put on a black 2x4 tile where it's going directly from the 1x2 with the circular holes in the middle, all the way back to the white 1x2 that we've got right here at the back. And on top of that are the two lime green 2x2 circular tiles, where they're both stacked on top of, well, one is stacked on top of the other. Then it's the two round L's, where the L on the left, for step 27, this one has the gap facing the northwest, and the one on the right is facing the northeast. Then for step 28, it's the same thing as what we did with step number 8, except it's the direct, well, it can be, I believe it is directly 180, kind of like a mirror step, if you will. So that should be it for the front of the, well, the front part of the body. Now we just need to do step 29 and 30. We'll do it on camera, because it's a really easy one. Both of them. Doesn't take much time either way. We grab one of these 1x1 tile with a 1x2 tile dropping down, and we put two orange 1x1 roof tiles on each one. Here. One here. Go. We gotta make sure that this one is facing this way, and this one is facing that way. So that should be it for step 29. For step 30, we grab these two orange rounded roof tiles, put them on top of what we've done so far, and then we can connect this onto what we've got going on for the base of the Biolizard. So that should be it for step number 31, and it looks pretty good. So now we're ready to move on to bag number 3, where step 32 all the way up to 36 is awaiting us. So I just need to sort out the pieces first. Okay, so bag number 3, and we got another little bag as well. We're gonna need to do another little bag opening as well once we've done what we need on step 32, where it's gonna require this light gray 4x4 tile and 2x4 tile. Also, that came in the big bag. Well, it's this orange 1x6 tile, this orange 1x2, two orange 1x10 tiles, a 2x4 wing tiles with 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Another 3 round edge 3x3 tiles. I'm pretty sure I did these 1x3 roof tiles orange as well. We've also got a 4x6 boat part as well. 2 of these. 4 1x2 grey tiles with circular holes on one peg, one side of the tile. We also have a black 1x3 and 2 round Technic 1x2 pieces with a cross opening and a circular opening as well. Now there are more parts. We've got some black long cross parts here. I believe these are the 7s. We also have some 2 grey 5s, 6 black cross section L's here, and 2 grey 4 pipes as well. We've also got 6 black little claws here as well, kind of like the ones I used for dinosaur feet as well. So let's actually do step number 32 on camera by only using the grey 2x4 first, and the grey 4x4 next. So that should be it for step 32, because the next step, we need to do this twice. We actually need to open up the little orange, the little bag that came in bag number 3. So I need to actually put the big pieces aside as I sort out the smaller bag. Okay, so the small bag from bag number 3, I have the contents are now organized. So we've got these little 8 orange 1x1 bricks with cross holes in the middle of them. Right here, we got 8 of those. We also have 2 orange 1x1 roof tiles here. 4 1x2 rounded roof tiles as well, 4 1x2 orange tiles, a green 1x2 tile with no pegs on it, a black 1x3 with no tiles on it. Then we've got, gotta move these to the side. We've got 3 gray grates. And we've also got 4 of these gray pipes, these little 1 pipes here with just one end on them. We've also got 4 red little 1x1s, little 1 long cross parts as well. We also have 4 of these gray L's with no sharp edges. And of course 3 gray little 1 pipes, short ones, and 2 gray 1x2 pipes with crosses in the middle of them. So that should be it for what we need in step, from the bullet bag. So now we just need to start the little sub-assembly of the build. Okay, so this is what should be at the end of step number, let me just see, yes, 43, and we're going to need to do this at least twice. So this one is kind of like a little demo version of what to expect. Now, to begin this, we actually need 2 orange 1x1s with a square, a plus hole, a cross hole in the middle of each one, and an orange 1x2 tile connecting those 2 orange pieces together. And you have to make sure that the orange that the holes are facing each other, otherwise it's going to be awkward to try and assemble it. So just make sure that you do your before you put the this black little 8-inch, centimeter long part in, a little part right here they're in line with each other before you do the assembly. So next up is step 36, and it's a bit of a big little sub-assembly that we have to do. It's one of the more unique parts of the build. So first of all, we grab this little 1x2 with a plus hole and a circular hole in the middle. Then we grab a red 1x little cross part here. It involves a lot of the Lego Technic parts, right, for this step. Then an a gray little 1x pipe with a cross holes in the mid for it. Then another red 1 part to help keep everything connected. Then a gray, this part right here, the 1x4, and we have to make sure that it is facing, this way for the assembly. Then what we do is grab a black L cross, put it right here, then a black nail on, in that hole right here, and that should be it for that part for step 36. Then what we can do for next is we can pop this through the hole right in the middle, and that'll be it for step 36. For step 37, we just grab one of these little circular gray 1x1 tiles with the cross holes in it, which would be used to help stabilize the model as well. And also give that feel that the pipes are, they have a little gap between each other. Next, we also grab another little black, gray 1x1. Then a 4 long cross part here. We put the cross part in first. Then the gray tile, the little tile right here, to help make sure that it stays in place as we also do the assembly. Then what we also have to do is we do this twice. We grab these 2 round pipes, these little these little ones here, and we make sure that the black L crosses is, of course, the odd ones are facing away, upwards from the circular round parts. We do it twice, and then we put on the black claws, one here, and one here. Then we can put on one of these through this hole, like so. Then put in 2 more round gray 1x1 tiles with the crosses hole in them. Then the same again right here. Then what we do is grab 2 orange, one by one with crosses, and you have to make sure that they go through the hole, or directly where the pegs are in line with the orange 1 by 1s that we did earlier. Then help keep them connected with this orange 1 by 2 tile. And that should be it for, for each step. For step 43, now we can attach each one to the main body for step 44. One here. And then another one right here. And there we go. That should be it for step 44. Now for step 45, to help make sure that they stay in place, we just grab these orange 1 by 10 tiles. Help keep everything connected. And that should be it. We're ready to move on to the next step, which is step 46. And then I'm going to move up all the way to step 49, I believe. That would be a good number. Okay, so we are done all the way up to step 48. We haven't even done the assembly for step 49 because I have to show you what we've done so far. So for step 46, I had to begin with an orange 1 by 6 tile and make sure that it's connected right here at the back alongside these rounded 3 by 3 rooftop tiles as well to help keep everything together. Then for step 47, we grab the 2 by 4 slope edges, the wing parts, and we had to make sure that it kind of resembles a 1 by 8 with arrow, as you will, like here, and making sure that they're all connecting to the orange 1 by 6 that we've done in the previous step. Then for step 48, we grab a black 1 by 3 tile and a 1 by 3 tile with no pegs on it, and we put them directly where 2 of the pegs are right in the middle of, well, this one is on the right in the middle of the 2 by 4 gray that we did. And of course, this is on the left side as well. And for step 49, what we do is grab these 1 by 3 orange tiles. And then we put 2 on the left side, and 2 on the right side. And that should be it for step number 49. So now we can move on to step 50. Where we actually get to build the part of the power generator. I'll show you in a minute. I've now made quite a bit of progress with the Lego build for the Biolizard. So I began with the grey L tiles with the corners removed, and I had to put them around the middle section of the Biolizard, as you can see right here, to form the power core that is put on the back of the Biolizard. It's kind of like its life support system, if you will. And to help fill in the gaps, they are filled in with these grey grates right here, here, and here. This is left alone to its own device. Next up, I had to grab 2 orange 1 by 2 tiles, like these ones, the curved edge ones, and I kind of used this one as my foundation brick to tell me whereabouts I should go, so that I can then put on this lime green 1 by 2 tile, and then another orange 1 by 2 right here. Now for step 52, it's a little sub-assembly that you have to do. You actually grab this little 1 by 2 tile with a circular pipe on it on one end, and then you fill it in with this gap here. You have this little, fill in the gap with the little grey 1 by 1 pipe. Then you put on an orange 1 by 2 round tile, and then you just put it on like so. You have to do it, this for the right side. For the left side, you have to actually do it on the opposite end. So make sure that before you do the assembly, the parts are correctly assembled. If you make a mistake, tiny little mistake, if you have one of these parts to help you with you, you can actually use this to help you out, so that you can disassemble this, and then easily remove the part, so that you can put it in the right place. Nice and easy. For step 53, we grab these orange 1 by 1 roof tiles, and we put them where the slopes are facing the outside of the Biolizard's body, directly to on the outside right here and here. Now for step 54, what we do is we grab the last remaining grey 1 by 2 tiles with the circular pipes on them, and we make sure that they are facing the pipes, the pipes here, yep, are directly in line with well, heading towards what we've done on step 52. Now for step 55, we just turn this upside down, and then we attach these parts right at the middle so that they do assemble the belly of the Biolizard. And that should be it for step 55 and all the pieces from bag number 3. Now I'm going to get to work on step 56, where it looks like I'm assembling the tail. But I need to sort out all the pieces first. Okay, so we've got the big bag open for bag number 4. And of course there is, no surprise here, another little bag. So the big pieces of these orange 2x4 rounded rooftop tiles here. We've got 4 of these. We've got some orange cones, well, and of course the 2x2 support cones as well. Then we've also got these little parts right here, which kind of, I believe they form part of the neck as well. I'm not 100% sure, but it kind of feels like that. We've also got the tail itself for the Biolizard right here. We also have a little 4x4 roof tile right here, for which kind of helps out with the part of a car. We also have an orange 2x2 slope tile as well. And we've also got an orange cylinder around the circular piece. He's to help out with part of the tail. Something else I'm not 100% sure. Next up, we've got two more light brown L's. We've also got 2 black 2x1s with pegs on the 2 of the long parts of each one. 5 little brown 1x2s with a guideline on one side. 2 light gray 1x2 pegs with a 1x4 peg on the side, little tiles. 5 gray 2x2s. 4 gray 1x2s with the 1x2 on the side, each here. A gray 1x4. 2 gray 1x2s with finial balls, connector balls here. And 2 inverted slope gray 2x2 tiles as well. We also have 2 yellow 4 cross parts as well, and a brown 3 cross part as well. So we don't really need to open the little bag just yet, although we will have to do so later on in the build. So what we are going to do is we're actually going to do part of the tail first, starting in steps 58, I'm working all the way up to step 59 and stopping at step 60. Almost forgot 2 other parts for this build. We've got 4 of these 1x2 tiles with finial grabbers right here, and a light cream 1x2 rounded part here. So we actually need one of these for the next step, step 56. And of course, we'll also need to go around to start the assembly with some more. Sorry, not some more. Some gray 1x2s. Again, another part that I'm missing is this gray 2x2 brick with another ball connector right here, which I believe is going to be used for the tail itself. So that should be it. So for step 56, we begin with the light gray 1x2 with the finial connector right here on the side, and then place a 1x2 gray tile with another 1x2 gray tile on the side right here, and we do the same again on the other side. Then we place this big gray 2x2 with the finial connector right here, right next to it, and this cream 1x2 tile as well, right behind it, or directly over the light gray 1x2 that we did. Then we need to put on at least 2 more gray 1x2 with the 1x2 tile on the side as well. Then we're going to put on these light gray 1x2 tiles with 1x4 pegs on the side, which will be needed for when we attach the part of the tail cover, which will be starting in step 61. Okay, so when done with a few of the steps, well, halfway through each of the steps, for step 61, you need to do this twice, which is shown right here. Yes, and it's also a little sub-assembly. So we begin with a gray 2x2 tile and a 1x2 brown tile with a guidance pin right here. Then we put this on one end of the other. And then on top of all that is an orange 2x4 roof tile. Then we can put each one of those on the left and the right hand side of the part that we've done so far. Then for step 62, we grab the two brown L's, where the one on the left has the gap facing the northwest, and the one on the right facing the northeast. That should be it for step 62. For step 63, we need another brown 1x2 tile with a guidance pin on it, and this orange roof cover right here, which we then assemble as such. So that should be it for step 63, sorry. Now we just need to put it to one side as we open up the little bag and sort out the pieces from this. Okay, so we've now sorted out all the pieces from the little bag, and there's quite a few orange pieces again. We've got another 4 1x1 bricks with cross holes in them. We've got 5 orange 1x2s with one peg in the middle. The 2 orange 1x2 roof tiles, rounded roof tiles that we need for the next step. And we've also got 6 orange 1x1 roof tiles as well, and 3 orange 1x1s. We also have 4 gray 1x2 rounded edge tiles right here where my hand is, 3 gray 1x1 tiles, a gray 1x1 rounded cross part, 5 of these little 1x1 parts where they kind of look like they're the handles of something, but they're gonna be for something else. We also have 3 rounded circular 1x1 tiles as well, grays, 2 gray 1x little crosses with finial balls on them, 2 cream 1x1s with nails on one side, 2 lime green 1x2 rounded edges, 3 rounded corner 1x1 green tiles, 5 long gray pipes with a cross end on each side, 2 gray 1x1 tiles with a peg on one side, and finally a circular little black round part as well. So that's all the parts that we get from the little bag. So for step 64, all we have to do is just put on these orange 1x2s, the rounded edges on them, on the model as such. That should be it for step 64. And now for step 65, where we're going to be doing what looks like a mechanical attachment of sorts. Okay, so we're nearly done with with this part of the tail, and of course we've also got 2 more of these where we actually got them from step 61. So I began with a gray 1x4 tile and placed the 2 1x2 tiles with the finial balls attached to each one on each end of the 1x4, making sure that the finial balls are on the out parts of the tail. Then of course I had to put on these 2 black 1x2 bricks with the pegs on both sides as such, and then we can immediately attach this onto each one, so it should look like that. It's a lot easier to do, so that I can explain. Then we put on these 2 orange 1x2 tiles with one peg in the middle each on as such, making sure that only one of the black 1x2 bricks is showing the pegs from that one, and of course so that it's directly towards the tail as well, so that we can then attach a lime green 1x1 rounded corner, another lime green 1x2 roof tile as such, and another 1x1 rounded corner as such, like this. And we attach this onto like I put this on the wrong way around. That was a big oops. Luckily, it's an easy fix. There we go. There we go. So that should be it for the tail for the Biolizard. And that's it for step 71. Now for step 72, it's just to do more of the tail. Okay, so we have fully assembled the tail for the Biolizard. So we begin with the gray 2x2 tile and place the long tail part for the Biolizard on one end right here. Then on the other end, we put on a light gray 1x2 mechanical grip right here. Then on top of each one of those is an orange 1x2 with a peg in the middle, right, as you can see from seeing this slime green 1x2 rounded edge. And of course another orange 1x2 with only one peg on the middle right here to help keep that curved effect for the tail. And once that is done, and it's obviously the lime green 1x2 rounded tile, which is step 76. Then for step 77, we just attach this onto the Biolizard's tail, and then we can attach this to the back of the Biolizard itself. There we go. So it's ready to start doing a sweeping tail attack against Shadow. Now it's time to move on to another part of the Biolizard. So we're going to move on to the rear legs of the Biolizard, which is should look like this at the end of step 79. So to begin with, you need this very large part of a pipe right here. Then put on this, put through this yellow little cross part right in the middle, as such. Then attach this orange cone right here in the middle. Then we can put on this orange cone again, as such, so that it forms the leg of the Biolizard. And now we just need to make it have that feel of being attached to the base itself through this part. Then what we can do is attach each leg onto the Biolizard itself on the back side right here. So we have done the back side, well, the rear end of the Biolizard. So now we can move on to the front part of the model, where we're going to be working on the claws for the model, for the deadly creature. For step 87, this one's going to be a bit of a good one, or a doozy. So we begin with a gray 1x1, and with a peg on the side, and a round 1x2 tile. We put one on top of the other as such. Then a gray 1x1 rounded tile. Oh, a light gray. There we go. Should be like that. Then a light gray 1x2 tile with a mechanical connector on. And finally, on top of that is another rounded gray 1x2. Like this. And then for step 4, we grab an orange 1x1 roof tile as such. Part 5 is a little gray 1x1 rounded tile as well. Ooh. Ooh. And then for step 6, well, for part 6, is what we do is we grab 2 of these are little circular gray 1x1 circular tiles. Then we put the orange 1x1 roof tiles on top of the circular parts as such. Make sure that it's nicely connected. Connected in the right way. Go. That it's going straight into this section of the model. Go. So it's got its fearsome claws ready to attack. And we just attach this together. That should be step 88 done. And I'm actually going to attach this onto the main body. And I'm just going to get to work on step 90, where it's the same as what we did earlier, but it's in the exact opposite order. So it's like a mirror build. I'll see you guys once I've done all the way up to step 97 and headed straight to step 98. We've done both arms for the Biolizard, and of course it's starting to come together really nicely, here, as you can see. And now all we have to do is do the neck section of the model, which we'll actually do on camera, so it's nice and easy to do. So what we do is we first of all grab the gray, I believe, yep, the brown little 3 as such, and the circular round part as well. Then we slide it all the way down. Then put on this little gray 1x1 part as well. And next up is this little cylinder part. Well, and then we could put on the neck right here. And then this gray part as well. And we can attach this onto the body as such. So we'll be ready to attach the head of the Biolizard. And we've only got one more bag to go, which is, luckily enough, the head part, and of course, one other character. Okay, so we've opened the 5th and final bag for this LEGO model, and of course we have got the parts for Super Sonic himself, so we might as well do the assembly of Sonic here right now. There we go. And he's ready to help Shadow stop the Biolizard. And part-wise, we've got this circular round dome part, this 4x4 right here. We also have a ground grey 6x6 tile, and a dark grey 4x4 tile right here. Next up, we've got some round curved edge tiles right here in grey. We've also got some black, 4 of these black tiles too. We've also got brown curved bricks, some little ones in grey as well. A white 2x2 tile, and some white 1x2 round bricks as well. Next up, we've also got some wing pieces as well. We've got one in orange and one in dark grey, both going both sides. We also have 2 light grey 1x2 tiles with a 1x4 tile on the side each. We've got 2 grey L's, 2 grey 1x2s, a 1x2 with a pipe in the middle on the side, a 1x2 with a circular hole on one peg, a black 2x2 tile right here, then a dark grey 1x2 slope, as such, a brown 1x2 right here, probably for the jaw. Oh, sorry, we got 2 of those. 2 dark grey 1x2 tiles, hills with a 1x2 on the side each. Another dark grey 2x2 brick with a mechanical catch right here. A round blue brick 2x2. A circular see-through green, transparent green dish. We have one of these racing hoods, orange racing hoods. Where one is normal, and one that has the crown for the Biolizard itself. And of course, parts I'm not sure how best to describe them. They're little grey 1x2s with something, although I don't know what they are for yet. But there's also one final little bag that we have to open as well and sort out the parts before we do anything else. And this is the last of the contents from bag number 5. We have got some orange circular 2x2s with a peg in the middle. We got 3 of these. We've also got some 3 half moon 1x2 tiles, 2 1x2 tiles with no pegs on them, and a 1x1 tile with a peg on it. We also have 2 orange 1x2 angle tiles with each one going in a different direction. We also have a red cylinder pipe as well, a pink 2x2 rooftop tile with kind of resembling an arrow, 2 pink 1x2 tiles, 5 see-through pink 1x1 circular parts, 2 little diamonds, 3 grey circular 1x1s, 3 orange 1x1 round tiles with no pegs on each one, 5 dark blue rounded corners as well. 4 of those. We also have 2 grey 1x2 rounded edges as well, 2 circular grey pipes, 2 half moon, half circle gray 1x2 tiles, 3 yellow claws or teeth, a circular 2x2 gray tile reverse gray tile, a 1x1 gray tile with a circular pipe on one side each. And something I've not seen ever, kind of like a mechanical part, I believe. Some little grey mechanical parts. So I'm going to put the pieces aside and all organized, and then get to work on the rest of the assembly. Okay, so we've done up all the way to step 104 of the Lego build, and it was really easy to do. I began with the brown 1x2 with the grips on each on one end, then placed it on top of 2 gray 1x2 tiles with 1x2 pegs on the with 2 pegs on the side each kind of assembling like this. Then I grabbed a gray 2x2 with a mechanical grip right here directly behind the brown 1x2 that we've done. Then I placed 2 pink 1x2 tiles, one on top of each other, and then put it directly on top of the brown 1x2, as you can see right here. Then I had to grab 2 more gray 1x2 tiles with pegs on the side again, and put them directly underneath the mechanical grip, as you can see right here. So that is it for step 104. I'm now going to get to work all the way up to step 108. To 109, and show you the end result of that. Okay, so we've done all the way up to step 109, so this is what it should look like at the end. So I began with step 105, where I had to grab 2 light gray 1x2 tiles with 1x4 on each side, and then place them directly with the long parts over 3 halves, on 3 pegs of the 1x2s that we've done. And of course, I'm placing an orange 1x2 tile right here at the front. Then this is the right side. So I then grabbed a gray L where the gap was facing the southeast to help connect everything together. Then once that was done, I grabbed an orange 1x1 with a rounded edge right here. An orange 1x2 with the rounded edges facing the front of, the big connector. Then an orange 1x2 tile, rounded curved tile, where the point is actually on the right-hand side, and of course it's the triangle part is coming to the left, as you can see right here. Then I grabbed a gray 1x2 with a circular tube at the end, and then place a pipe, a little one pipe, and put it where this circular part is facing the connector part of our head. Then once that was done, I then grabbed an orange 1x2 tile with no pegs on it and placed it directly right here. Then an rounded orange 1x1 corner as well, to help connect everything. So that should be it for step 109. Step 110 is exactly the same, but on the opposite side. So I'm just going to skip right to the building of this, and save you guys a bit of time. Okay, so we are done with step 113. As you can see, it is exactly the same, but on an opposite angle, way of doing it for the Biolizard head itself. And speaking of the head, we are actually going to get to work on building the head next, because this one is going to require the 2 orange wings, and the grey orange wings as well, the white 2x2 tile, and of course these 2 corner edges as well. So really easy to do. We just put these all together, then at the very middle, you put on the white 2x2 tile, touch, so it looks like this, and then we can put on, making sure that the head of the Biolizards, the crown of the head, is over the grey parts, and the orange, the back, is put on like this. Then we can easily attach this onto the model of what we've assembled so far, making sure that these are in line with each other. Perfect. now it's time to get to work on the lower jaw of the Biolizard. And for that, we actually, we'll do that on camera as well, because it's really easy. We grab the rounded, well, the inverted rounded 2x2 that we've got here. Then a grey 1x2, half 1x2, no pegs on it. Place that on one end. Then the two 1x1 grey tiles with the pipes on each on one side. We put one here and one here as such. Then we put on the grey 1x2 with a long with a handle on it as such. Then we put on the pink 2x2 roof tile. Little corner. Give it the tongue. Then we can put on the yellow fangs as well, the sharp razor teeth for the Biolizard. There we go. Then we can attach this jaw onto the model itself. And it's ready to screech and roar against its prey. Then we can attach this right onto this part right here. If it'll go on. There we go. We've got the head of the Biolizard built. Now, all we have to do is the backpack. So, one more time, I'm going to put this to the side and get started on the backpack. The power supply for the Biolizard. Okay, so we're nearly done with step 120 of the Biolizard build. And what we did to begin with is we grabbed the large grey 6x6 rounded tile as our base brick. Then we grabbed the 4 black rounded corner pieces here and put them all around the circular 6x6 that we began with. Then in the very middle is the dark blue circular 2x2. And on the left and the right side of it is the white 1x2 bricks with the rounded corners on it. Then we just put these grey rounded 2x2 bricks all around what we've done, and these dark grey 2x2 bricks, where they're not in line with the white 1x2s that we've put in the middle. They are directly in the middle, well, facing the blue circular 2x2 that we've done. So that should be it for step 120. Now for step 121 and 122, it looks like I've finally learnt what it is that these are for. These are the launchers for the Biolizard model. Let's not wear that. So for each one, we just grab a black 2x2 tile, then put on the cannon itself. And yeah, I was right. This is kind of like the launcher for the weapon itself. There we go. That's what we gotta do. And then all we have, what we do next is we grab a round grey 1x2 and this round little grey 1x1. Here and here, and a grey 1x2 with a steep, with a long slope on it, and that should be it for each one. And we have to do it at least twice for each end of the cannon, or for each cannon on the Biolizard. And I think I now know what these little clear, transparent pink 1x1 pieces are for. We put them into the cannon, and then what we do is we launch. And that's how the Biolizard shoots its energy at Sonic and Shadow. So what we need to do next is cover all of it with these circular grey tiles, or curved edge, around here. And then we can put on, found the lost piece, in the middle, very center, these dark blue rounded corners as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then an orange one, circular 2x2 right here in the middle. Then we put on a grey 1x1 circular piece. And this circular radar dish, which will act like the the life support for the model, the Biolizard itself. Now, for the next part, we grab the dome, the base here. Here, 2 orange 2x2s with the hole in the middle, and a diamond with a red hole as well. So what we do is we put the orange 2x2s on one on top of the other, and then right in the middle as such, followed by the diamond, and then right underneath this red circular pipe, which we can then put directly underneath the model as such. There we go. And it's almost done. Our Biolizard is almost complete. All we need to do now is put on these green energy life tubes, which are used to to give life to the Biolizard. Hopefully, this won't be rather tricky to do. There we go, that's the first one down. So that's number 1. Now for number 2. Right here. And there. We've got the Biolizard. It's now ready to attempt to stop Sonic and Shadow from its efforts to destroying the planets below the Space Colony ARK. I hope you enjoyed this little LEGO build of the Biolizard from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. If you have, please do consider leaving a subscribe for the channel and hitting the notification bell down below to get notified on when my next videos go live. I'll see you guys again in 2 weeks for not a LEGO build, but a special Gundam build. Happy gaming, guys, and I shall see you all later.